Having a good solid process is important to any continuing endeavor. Today we'll talk about what that means for a trader. Do you want to make money as a trader, or do you just want to play around? Decide now and stick around. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. Welcome back to our channel. As with last week's video, trading psychology is boring. So here's where I lose a lot of newbie traders. I challenge you to push through this information and implement it in your own life. You're not going to be a successful trader by finding all the whiz-bang strategies and trying them out for 2 days. If that's what you want, then you're not ready to be a trader. This is not get-rich-quick stuff, guys. This is going to require you to dig down deep and pull out some discipline and consistency that you didn't even know you had. I'm sorry. This is tough love. I know it. If you want to get this, then push through the boring math and psychology stuff. It will definitely be worth it. Years ago, I was a lead software developer at an electronics manufacturing facility. I enjoyed that job a lot because it was rules-based. I didn't realize my desire to follow rules at the time because I thought of myself as a rebel. Well, I still think of myself as an out-of-the-box thinker, but that doesn't mean that I don't like rules. In fact, when I finally embraced my love of rules, I finally became a decent trader. You see, every good manufacturing project has its basis in a well-defined process. The process is typically defined as a set of what-if rules, as in, what do we do if the first widget falls off the machine before the manufacturing of the second widget is complete, or whatever. The process is defined initially by brainstorming through the manufacturing process and figuring out all the scenarios where something could go horribly wrong. Then, for each of those scenarios, we figure out how to correct the problem or avoid it altogether. All of that is done in advance so we don't have to figure out what to do in the midst of manufacturing when it all goes wrong. Trading involves a similar process. Define a set of rules to handle each possible exception to your anticipated plan. That way you don't have to sweat problems. You've already got the answer in your process. If you followed my Trade Picks videos, then you already know my maxims. Well, here is the applicable maxim. Tim's trading maxim number 62, make your decisions in advance of the emotions so you don't have to make them in the midst of the emotions. Okay, so let's discuss this trading process. Latest psychological research has shown that 90% of the things that we do and the decisions we make each day are done on an unconscious level. The same researchers have shown the way to successfully navigate life in our chosen profession is by developing routines that allow us to perform at a high level and not have to think about it every single minute. So I'm going to put this out there. If you don't have a daily trading routine, then you're doomed to fail. If someone were to ask you about your trading process, you should be able to rattle it off quickly and easily. If you can't, then you don't have a process. The most common problem that keeps traders from achieving any level of success and which keeps them in the same loop where they repeat mistakes is the lack of a trading process. When you're not able to quantify your mistakes, you'll repeat those mistakes over and over again. The solution? Have a trading process and/or a daily routine. The importance of developing a daily routine and a process is that you'll get 2 key benefits. Number 1, you'll become more consistent as a trader. And number 2, having a process in place is going to allow you to adapt more easily to changing market conditions. If you want to become a professional trader, you'd need to develop consistency. The psychological and emotional toll that the swing on our P&L takes us as traders can really be the thing that eliminates many people from the game of trading. But if you develop a daily routine, that's going to allow you to have a long trading career as you'll be able to tackle those issues. From a practical standpoint, we can develop a trading process by developing daily habits and routines. Let's talk about a few elements of a good daily routine and process. You'll have to develop these habits through routines, doing these things on a daily basis. This, in turn, will allow you to grow as a trader and be more consistent. Before you even start opening up your charts, you need to have a pre-market routine. These are things you should do every day without fail, and if something interrupts you from these routines for some reason, you'll probably have to step back and slow down because these routines are built into your day and are part of your success on a daily basis. One example of a pre-market routine is to wake up and get into the trading office around the same hour, let's say 7 a.m. Another great pre-market routine is to have a dedicated time for doing meditation. This exercise will help you focus on the market price, help you keep your composure when the market goes against you, and it'll help calm your mind. Next, you should check your workspace and make sure everything is set up properly. And a good exercise would be to write down your top trading ideas for that day. This process will help you improve your trading selection and your game planning once you review your top trading ideas at the end of the day. Basically, a pre-market routine will help you build positive energy for the rest of your trading day. You're also setting yourself up for success when the market opens by being properly prepared for the market each day. Another thing we want to do on a daily basis is the idea of keeping a trade journal. In this journal, you can keep track of your market notes on a daily basis. We're not only going to keep track of our analysis, but we're also going to keep track of our thinking process behind each trade, what feelings and emotions did we have about that trade, and at the end of the day, you can review all of your activity by going through your trading journal. The benefit of keeping a journal is that it will reveal to you if you are making the most from your ideas or if you are underperforming. Before you start opening a trade, you want to have a checklist. By going through a list of rules for your trade, you create a structure in your trading that helps you develop a professional approach. If you want to become a pro, you have to act like a pro. The checklist will help you know exactly when to open your trade, when to close the trade, and how to manage your position. This will give you more confidence, and if you have confidence in your trading skills, you can make much better trading decisions. If you're not sure how to build your own trade checklist, here's a suggested 5-step trading checklist that a professional trader might use. Number 1, check the economic news calendar so you can be aware of what drives the market and when it's most likely for the market to experience the highest volatility. Number 2, determine the predominant trend so we trade in the direction of the big money. Number 3, establish whether we are trading at support or resistance. Number 4, determine your entry trigger. A breakout of support and resistance, a bounce, or maybe another key technical indicator signal. And number 5, manage your trade, where you're going to place your protective stop loss and where you're going to take profits and so on. Another good habit is to wait for your favorite price action to show up before executing a trade. When we say favorite price action, we refer to the price pattern that has in the past proven to you it's the most profitable. If you want to build good habits, then a good start is to build a daily routine and only trade the A++ setups. One of the most popular trend trading setups today is the breakout retest setup. The key elements of this setup have been highlighted throughout these videos and involve price breaking a major support or resistance followed by a successful retest and subsequently a continuation in the direction of the breakout. Developing a trading process is about developing habits and routines. The key benefits are that our trading results will be more consistent because our work is going to be consistent on a daily basis. By having this process where we're reviewing our work every day, we're going to be able to adapt to changes more quickly. This is all about doing the same things the same way on a daily basis. At the end of the day, if you are able to build these habits, you're going to better be able to exploit your trading edge. Because if we can better exploit our edge, our trading results will improve without the need for taking more risk. The trading process is one of the most important aspects of being a successful trader. Don't skim over this because it's boring. Dig in and understand. That's what will make you better. If you have any questions about the trading process, drop them in the comments below. And that's all for today's video. Come back for my videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. New York time. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. Remember, the only stupid question is the unasked one. If this video helped you, smash the like below. Subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of our videos in the future. Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday.